Yeah, yeah, and we back on the stream with the Lost Ones podcast. We back in this bitch. Ruler was good. You should bring your speaker to the front so that way you can hear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Probably just need to speak this
Yeah.
up.
So we back with the stream, y'all. We here to talk about the draft. We're gonna skim through the draft and who we think won or lost the draft, and we're gonna talk about free agency.
This is the first draft that people are really hype about the 55th pick over the number one overall pick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bring your speaker to the front because I can hear you talking shit already. I can hear you already talking shit.
Can you hear me
I
now?
don't think. Yeah, I can hear you now, bro.
All right. I said this the first draft that people are hyped more about the 55th pick than the first overall pick.
Let's get to that. Let's get to that. All right. So the media was very disgusting when talking about Bronny when he got drafted 55th to the Lakers. Now let's also remind people that he was a projected lottery pick 17 before his cardiac arrest. So him getting drafted to the NBA, it's I don't even know why people acting like it's a surprise. I've been arguing with my father over the last week that is he an NBA player, and all I kept telling him was he literally was a lottery pick before, and my brother, shout out to D, but I literally telling niggas he literally was a lottery pick before having a heart attack. The heart attack fucked him up, and all I kept hearing people say, well, he should go back to school. For what? He has a chance to be a really solid role player in the NBA. Like, I think what everybody's so hooked up is that is he going to be Bron? He don't need to be Bron. He's going to have LeBron genetics as far as athleticism and IQ of the game and the field. The rest is on Bronny. I'm not looking for Bronny to be a superstar. I'm not looking for Bronny to be an all-star. I'm looking for Bronny to be a contributing player in the NBA. And that's what he's going to be. Everybody just and then the nepotism part. You know how much white America and we're not gonna go there because I'm not trying to get flagged again. Not trying to get flagged again by YouTube. But do you know how many of these groups of people has been doing the same nepotism in positions of power politically, businesses wise, sports, entertainment, all these different things in life? And y'all mad at this nigga for getting his son at the 55th pick, second round pick, my nigga? When originally he was projected to be a lottery pick. Honestly, if you're going to keep it real, the nigga who just got drafted by the Bucks, AJ Johnson, I think he was picked 28. He was in the 20s. Bro, Bronny averages 3 more points than him, and he still went before Bronny. There's no reason. I understand health conditioning wise why people fell back, and that's the only reason why people fell back from Bronny. I don't care that he averages 5 points in college. So what? He was already still an NBA player then. Health reasonings is the reason why people were scared to take Bronny, and that is understandable. Understandable. But to disrespect a man like he ain't an NBA player or he's not an NBA like player, I'm tired of people talking about it, man. What's up, Roller? What you think, man?
I mean, you know how I feel about Bronny. Like I have ups and downs. Do I think he should have stayed a year in college? Yeah, but do I think he should have got drafted? Also, yeah. Like two things could be true. Like
I
I
I need for you to put your speaker in your lap. Put your speaker in your lap. Cause I think it's going to hear you all the way. Cause
can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you, but it's still like it's going in and out.
You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I said, do I think he should have stayed in college? Yeah, but I also think he should have got drafted as well. So like, two things could be true. I think it just comes down to how he's gonna play this year if the Lakers are even gonna play him, which I think they should play him personally. I think they should really start him, but I know they're not gonna do it.
I'm not saying all that, brother. I don't think he's ready to be a starting caliber player yet.
Give him a shot. Give him a shot. I'm not saying like start him right away, but I'm
You're
saying
gonna start
like
him over Austin Reeves?
no, but I would start him over D'Lo.
There's nobody that hate D'Angelo Russell more than me right now.
I'm definitely starting that man over D'Lo, bro. Bronny's starting over D'Lo, 100%. I don't care if that man averaged 1.7 in college and D'Lo averaged 20. It's the fact I'm Bronny. D'Lo, have a seat.
And I think with Bronny,
that's how I feel. Now, if they get another point guard, then yeah, have Bronny come off the bench. But no, Bronny should start over D'Lo.
I ain't gonna lie. If he's shining in the summer league and in training camp, I'm gonna be on right along with you. If he looks better than D'Lo in training camp, I'll push. I say Bronny gonna have to start. Off rip.
Summer league is really when we're gonna see Bronny like perform. Like, and then that's when we're really gonna be like, all right, yeah.
If he needs time in the G League to develop, I won't be mad at that either. But my God, if he come off the gate looking like a nigga that need to be in the rotation, put that nigga in the rotation.
He is, man. I really think he is. You ain't see his do you see his combine game?
I did.
Yeah.
That alone should have had him drafted in the first round. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it because if this was Bron's son and he sucked, I'd be like, all right, Bron. Don't do it. He ain't ready, Bron. But, bro, he's solid. He's been solid since high school.
He's good, bro. Like, he's going to be all right. He's going to be all right.
He need to get stronger, though.
For sure. But that comes with, I mean, look at Giannis. Giannis came in looking like a twig. Now that man is, I mean, we seen it firsthand. So, yeah, Bronny got it.
Niggas say that Bron is on roids. Every day I be like, how do y'all question Bron and not Giannis?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Niggas don't gain that body mass overnight, bro. I'm just saying. Like,
Joe said because LeBron #1.
Yeah. I just hate it when niggas say like Bron just start doing roids. Like, no.
America. #1 and he's from America. I mean, like, she do got a point. Like niggas been hating on Bron low key since Bron got in the league. Like Bron had that love in Cleveland his first stretch. Then when he went to Miami,
niggas hated LeBron in high school.
Yeah, so it's like
niggas hated LeBron in high school. And now since they can't do nothing with him, they're going to start targeting his son, bro. They're going to start targeting Bronny.
Bron never really got fair flowers.
To this day, he don't.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know if he's on Royce though.
He's not on. I do believe he may be taking something to like, not a hormone growth or growth hormone or whatever. He's not on like no HGH shit. I do believe he's like doing something to slow down his fat cells so he can contain muscle and shit. I don't think it's nothing like that's illegal to ban him from sports or the NBA to come at his ass. Like I don't think he's doing nothing like that. I do think he's doing something to like slowly burn his fat cells. I mean, yeah, burn some shit, but I don't think it's nothing to where like the NBA fuck around can ban LeBron because he's been on something for years. Like I don't think he's nah.
Yeah, I remember when LeBron was doing that. What was that ice thing he was doing? That shit was raw. When he was doing that ice thing, giving more adrenaline during games and shit.
He was doing shit like that too.
That was definitely that. But like, I don't know, man. Like, Bron, like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I feel like he's doing something too.
If he's doing something, then Giannis gotta be doing something. Because that nigga looks bigger than Bron sometimes.
I think that nigga is bigger than Bron.
I mean, the nigga's 7 foot, so of course he's gonna look like a dumbass.
I'm talking about weight wise.
He do be looking bigger than Bron, bro. And I'm like, y'all should be looking at Giannis. He's younger than Bron. Bron, if y'all think Bron was on roids, it didn't start happening until like after he left Miami. If some shit was really going down. This nigga Giannis started doing this shit in his fucking 20s. Man, let's talk about this draft, bro. Let's talk about this draft. How did you feel about this previous draft, man? I think this is one of the worst drafts within the last 10, 15 years. Talent-wise.
Yeah, like, yeah. It was pretty bad. I think there was a lot of slept on. I think the second round was better than the first.
Nah. Second round was just DJ Burns. Shout out to my nigga DJ Burns, going to the Cavs. Cavaliers, y'all are the worst draft organization I've ever seen. The only 3 draft picks y'all got right is LeBron, Kyrie, and if you want to throw in Tristan Thompson and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. That's it. Y'all niggas, why are y'all drafting another guard? Why? We're trying to re-sign Donovan Mitchell. We don't know what to do with Darius Garland. We got Max Strus. We got Karis LeVert. We got Craig Porter Jr. that's up and coming. And y'all niggas draft another guard.
I told you this was going to be a terrible offseason for us, bro.
We predicted this. That's crazy. We predicted this. That's crazy.
I was like, this is going to be a bad offseason. I hope we're ready. I was like, bro, you a Cavs fan? Yeah, you ready for this offseason? Like, are you ready for it? We don't go through some hell. We're going to start the season shitty.
The only thing that's going to save us is Donovan Mitchell re-signing. More and more each day, it looks like he's going to be here. Great. Great.
Now get the rest of the players off the team, bro.
What the fuck are we doing with everybody? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing with everybody else? Like, Donovan Mitchell re-signing? Great. What the fuck are we doing with everybody else, though? Evan Mobley, untouchable. I understand. We're going to give him a max contract within a year or two as well. So we got to get rid of Jared Allen and Darius Garland. Because we're not about to be paying Garland $50 million a year. Allen's about to be a free agent too, so we definitely got to get rid of him. We're going to have to get rid of these niggas. Like, contract-wise. Fuck just on the court. Contract-wise, we're going to have to get rid of them. We're going to have...
They don't see it yet. Dan Gilbert, bro. What a guy.
I said this to my brother. I said, the Cavaliers will never sniff success if Dan Gilbert is going to continue running this team in this organization.
I agree.
He does not care, y'all. If it wasn't for LeBron and Kyrie going stupid, we will be ringless still. This nigga does not care. Of course, you gotta spend money to get Donovan Mitchell back, or we got a rookie Evan Mobley. We gotta give him an extension. But like these niggas are not making moves. So we're gonna this is gonna be the third year in a row where everybody else in the East in the league is getting better teams. We're staying packed with the same fucking core.
We're not aggressive. I said we need to get in this Brandon Ingram shit while it's hot. We need to hide.
I don't know if that's gonna happen no more, considering the fact Brandon Ingram is going to want $50 million a year in the contract. I'm not trying to pay Brandon Ingram $50 million a year. They already just got DeJounte Murray, so they might not even trade Brandon. What's the use? You got your point guard.
Yeah, but they don't want to pay Brandon Ingram.
And neither do the Cavs. There's no way I'm paying him $50 million a year and he's going to be playing 50 games a year. I don't know about that, brother. I just don't know about that, brother. I am scared. Me and Rule called this out. This is going to be a crazy, borderline terrible offseason for the Cavs, bro.
And it's just starting.
And it just started. The draft was already shitty.
I'm the Cavs. I would have did numbers. Y'all want to get a guard? Fuck it. Bronny.
Honestly, I would have not been mad if them niggas got Bronny. Honestly, whoever that nigga that they chose at 20, I'm pretty sure Bronny is better than him. So I'll say, why not? Get Bronny. Why not?
You're gonna get a guard, you might as well get someone actually good. Like
and Bronny. Someone who not only that's good, who has the potential to be on some real shit, who can play off of Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, he's a smaller guard just like Darius Garland, but Bronny right now is a better defender on defense than Darius Garland. Bronny right now, who has not played a second in the league yet, is a better defender than Darius Garland. Darius Garland, my brother, I would love to keep you, bro. If you was averaging by like 26 and 10, I think your contract would have been worth it. My brother, you have been disappointing for the second year in a row now. Jared Allen, you served your purpose, bro. That 2-man big shit for that first year, it was doing something. My nigga, you said out your mouth that the lights was too bright. And when you hurt, bro, you don't even suck it up and play. You sit out in the playoffs. I do not want those type of niggas on my team. GG's. Sorry. You gotta go. You gotta go.
You smack your lip.
Sorry, my nigga. I'm sorry. When niggas is bitching about ribs and my ribs.
Hey Rob, you hear this? You hear this? She just
what
said she said we can't be mad. We're not his eyeballs.
Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all know how I feel about Jared Allen. That nigga should have been gone 2 seasons ago.
Not him. So y'all know if the light bright or not. Y'all not sitting there
Then get off my.
He's getting paid $20 million a year. Fuck it up. Unless you have inflammation in your lungs or you have pneumonia. That's the only way I'll say don't play if you have pneumonia where you can't even walk or talk. I had pneumonia. I would have sucked it up for $20 million a year and got on that court to beat Boston. This nigga didn't play a single second against Boston. Man, we could have beat Boston. Ruler, we could have beat Boston, and they didn't have Chris. That's that whole series. We could have beat Boston with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley going dummy in the paint. We could have won that series. He didn't have to do too much in that series. He could have just got rebounds and certain lob opportunities. That nigga said, "Nah, my ribs hurt." No, bro. No.
Mr. Lights is too bright. We don't know his eyeball.
He said out his mouth in 2022, the lights were too bright. You have to go. You have to go.
And bro, you were trying to debate me on this. I'm like, bro, he gotta go. He been gotta go.
I was debating this.
Bro, I'm like, Rob, bro, Jared Allen should have been gone 2 seasons ago. And we over here, bro, you over here trying to tell me, oh, no, he's useful. Where? He hasn't showed up for any playoff games, bro.
No, we can't say that because in the Orlando series, he was the only nigga giving a fuck. When Donovan Mitchell was still lingering off that injury, Jared Allen was the only person giving a fuck for real before he got hurt.
I give him 1. No, it ain't no C because where was he at after that? Where was he at after that? So he can play 1 game in the playoffs, but then don't show up when it matters the most against Boston, which is the best team in the league.
We could have beat Boston. We could have beat Boston.
Boston. I don't care.
And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. He had bruised ribs. His ribs wasn't cracked. His ribs wasn't in inflammation. His ribs wasn't broken. They were bruised. Suck it up.
Right, come here.
And Larry Bird played with a messed up back for years. Yes, you do. The white dude who played on Boston.
He's the great white hope.
The one who said that you gotta get someone with melanin in the garden.
I was the one that said get a brother in the garden.
Yeah.
He did say that. He did say that.
Like, bro, like I don't want to hear no excuse. Like, okay,
Ruler have been saying this for a while that Jared Allen has to go. You've been saying,
and Joe been saying the same. Well, you don't know his eyes. You don't know what goes on when he's on the court. Like what?
Yeah, I ain't out there hooping like that.
Okay, so retire. If the lights are too bright to play in the playoffs, retire. That's your job. You gotta. If you make it to the playoffs, you need to play in them. Retire. Luka played injured.
Luka had several injuries and still played and got to the finals.
And played them.
What injuries did he have?
Probably a messed up back, messed up ribs. Luka was getting fucked up.
I know he was.
Like you seen it. You was over there like, hey, don't be touching Luka. Like you seen what was going on the court, and Luka still played.
Everyone is different.
No, Luka was still averaging 29 a game on a fucked up ankle, fucked up ribs, and a fucked up back. Literally, 29 a game.
But you know what? You want to know the one thing they do that?
Not everyone can tolerate pain the same.
Okay, you want to know one thing that they do that's all the same though? They play basketball.
Not everyone play basketball the same.
It doesn't matter. You play the general sport.
Nope.
It's crazy how Kristaps Porzingis came back injured. Played the final.
Listen, he tore a ligament in his leg and played in the finals. And this nigga had a bruised rib and didn't play a whole series? Come on, man. I don't want to hear that. Kristaps Porzingis had a whole ligament tear in his leg, and he still said, I'm not missing this. I'm going to play. Even if I can't move, I'm going to play. Jared Allen, bro, you had a bruised rib. It's like a nigga punch you in your rib cage. Yeah, it hurt, but nigga, suck it up. Like, man.
Yeah, no, I ain't for Jared Allen. Now we're on the same page. Thank you. I mean, 2 years later, but we're here. lights are too bright. Like what?
I don't have it.
Shaq would never say some shit like that. I'm gonna name some big men that would just not just say that, bro.
Allen's not a big man.
Jared Allen is a big man.
How is he a big man?
He's like 6'11". Like
That nigga is 7 foot tall.
what? You don't watch the same basketball I watch, I think.
All right, bro. So what's up with Paul George, man?
Pandemic P.
Listen. These niggas traded, I believe it was like 6 first-round picks. Shea and Danilo Gallinari for Paul George. One nigga. One of those first-round picks ended up becoming no. One ended up becoming J-Dub. The other one became Chet. Who would you rather have right now? Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren or Paul George?
Oh, give me Jalen and Chet, man.
This nigga Paul George has been the letdown on every team he's been on. And this nigga still think he's a max player. Bro, either be the podcaster that you, because you're a better podcaster these days than you are a better basketball player. I'm just being honest here. Your defense hasn't been shit in the last 3 years. Scoring wise, you're a good scorer still, but you're still this passive pandemic P. You're still pandemic P. We have not forgot about this. This nigga got, listen, they used this Erykah Badu song for Paul George. No, his highlight shit. No. Pandemic P. I have not forgot about you, bro. Instead of going to the Lakers with LeBron and AD, when you didn't have that much expectations just to be the third star, you said, nah. No. I'm going with Kawhi. Niggas called them the Bulls. Niggas called them the modern day Bulls with Patrick Beverly and Lou Will and Montrezl Harrell.
Oh man.
Y'all niggas made the conference finals once in 4 years. Man. That's hilarious. Pandemic P. He still thinks he's a max player. Yeah. Why should the Clippers give you 150 mil? I mean, I don't know why they gave Kawhi Leonard 150 mil, but that nigga's a 2 times finals MVP. The game is game, brother. Pandemic P.
Mr. Pandemic himself, man. That's got sent home by Dame and shit. Waved off. Yeah.
Do you know what that nigga did in the bubble? When Dame missed a shot and they was playing against the Clippers, it was Portland and the Clippers. Man, them niggas laughed at him. You know what Dame said in the press conference? He said, Pat, I sent you home on the game winner 10 years ago. PG, I just sent you home last year, and you have to switch teams. What are you niggas laughing at? What are you niggas laughing at? I'm the wrong nigga that either wanted. I sent both of you niggas home the same way.
Same exact way. Same shot in there.
How so? Listen, and hold on. I gotta also bring this up because it validates everything about Paul George in a nutshell. So this picture, right? Of his last 3 destinations of him saying, "Damn, where? Okay, yeah." Paul George when he was in Indiana. My goal is to win over here and win one here. I never want to leave Indy. Nigga got traded to OKC. I'm here to stay, OKC. We can bring this thing home. When the niggas say about the Clippers, this is where my heart is. I want to retire a Clipper. Nigga, you are an habitual liar. You are a liar. Like, listen, and this is my problem with niggas in the league today. I know y'all niggas want to make y'all money. Cool. But goddamn, are y'all even trying to win?
Hell no.
Like, Klay Thompson is not what he used to be. But damn it, Klay Thompson try. That nigga still one of the greatest three-point shooters ever. And damn it, his defense is not there no more. But damn it, he ain't gonna cheat you. I would rather have Klay Thompson at this point than Paul George. I'm going to say it. Sorry. I know what Klay Thompson gonna give me. I know 40% three-point shooter. For better or for worse. This nigga PG either wants to go somewhere, he wants to be the leading scorer, but be a loser, or get the max money and still be a loser. Like, bro, regardless of the fact you're a loser. And this is what that nigga Kool-Aid keeps saying about these niggas. Like, y'all niggas are losers. Yeah, y'all getting the max money. Yeah, y'all win some games. You might go to the playoffs, but y'all are routine losers. At least with Klay Thompson, my nigga's a winner. He's a 4-time. Golden State would not be Golden State without Klay Thompson. PG, what have you done, my nigga? Who are you? Podcasting P. Nigga was pandemic P, playoff P, PU, and not a thing. P.U. Call it nigga. P.U. Oh my God, man. Please say something, bro. Please.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is I ain't giving Paul George a cent in today's NBA.
Even with the Erykah Badu mixtape vibe, you know, he's a vibe. Brandon Miller said he's the GOAT.
I like Brandon Miller. But nigga, if you
should be drug tested.
Please get drug tested. Like today, if you base your game off of Paul George, then we see where your career is headed.
Bro, he plays like a spitting image of Paul George. Literally.
Brandon Miller
He's
that.
Like a he is literally a young Paul George.
Yeah, LaMelo. Man. Charlotte's a shit show.
Charlotte is a shit show. But at least they don't have Pandemic P.
Shit, he might as well go there.
Pandemic P was a vibe, bro. Like, everybody collectively was just shitting on Paul George. It was what a time. Then niggas in the last few years, then niggas want to say, oh, why everybody be clowning Paul George? Because he's a loser.
Yeah. Paul George, bro. I can't rock with Paul George in today's NBA.
Who you think he'll go to? Because he's not going back to the Clippers. He's probably not going to the Warriors because they can't make a sign and trade for him because he opted out of his contract. If he goes to Philly, that might be the best move, but is he going to try to take shots away from Tyrese Maxey? No, he shouldn't. And how much are you giving Paul George, Philadelphia? Because I'm not giving him more money than I'm giving Tyrese Maxey when his deal is up.
You can go to Miami.
Yeah, that nigga is not built for Miami culture, bro.
Hey, that signal looks awfully familiar. You got one too? You got one?
No, I'm borrowing it.
Where's the dogs?
Show to them.
How many months ago was this Drake and Kendrick beef? Looking back at this,
You said how many months ago was the Drake and Kendrick beef?
yeah.
What, like one, two?
What's your outlook on Drake these days?
Oof.
The boy.
It's like, you know how I feel about Drake. It's like I don't.
That nigga made that song, that remix of Hey There Delilah.
I didn't even hear it.
That shit was terrible.
I heard people tell me not to.
It was like a drill. It was like a drill vibe on a. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? I think my nigga is spiraling out of control, bro. I think he don't know who to trust in the industry no more, and that's fucking with him creativity wise. The only nigga that's rooting for him is academics, literally. Besides academics, there's nobody rooting for this dude.
Kendrick fucked him up.
I don't even think Kendrick necessarily. No, let me stop. Kendrick did fuck him up, but I think it's a combined effort from everybody in the music industry coming like, nah, we gotta get this half breeded Jewish nigga out of here. Shout out, yeah, we haven't recorded in a while. Shout out Jason Tatum. Not only did that nigga get a ring, but he got LMA pregnant. Great summer for that nigga. That nigga having a great. He gave Deuce a sibling with LMA. Brother, I ain't gonna hate on you no more. I can't hate on you no more, brother.
Nah, man, I still don't like him.
Nah, I can't hate on that brother no more, man.
That Boston team, and stop being so corny. We did it.
That nigga is a cornball, though. He is a cornball. I will say that. That nigga's a cornball. That nigga recreated what Steph said. Nigga recreated what KG said. It's like, bro, like, be yourself, my nigga.
He even did the Angel Reese. What can they say now? Like, oh my god.
Then that nigga recreated Kanye. He was like, I guess we'll never know. All right, Jason. Like, relax.
Hey, I might got us a guest.
What's up?
He just asked to see if we were still pie, and I said, yes, sir. Jason Tatum.
No, I'm not criticizing Tatum no more. Last time, nigga got flagged by YouTube, man.
Yeah, they knew something. They was on to something when they did that, bro. It was like, hey, chill. That nigga about to win the championship. Because they ain't flag us for shit else. And I was like,
as long as they didn't get that nigga finals MVP, I'm cool. Because if he would have got finals MVP, I would have been pissed. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
I probably wouldn't watch basketball next year. No, let me stop because Bronny.
I was like, wow, okay. He only had like one good game in the finals. Doesn't mean he should deserve it, but you know, whatever.
See what's up with this guy.
I am pissed that the Cavs didn't get Bronny.
Yeah, we should have drafted Bronny. That shit would have been legendary.
I'm trying to see any more breaking news about yeah, let's talk about that DeJounte Murray trade to New Orleans. Why they trade that nigga to New Orleans when he's beefing with NBA YoungBoy?
Damn, I didn't know that. What they beefing about? What the fuck?
Janaya, whatever the fuck her name is.
Over a female.
You know he be fucking with her, and that young boy be him.
Over a female. These niggas weird, bro.
They trade that nigga to the state where young boy is currently in, and that nigga will get him touched, man. Y'all just set my boy DeJounte up for the woe, man.
Yeah, these niggas weird.
But no, that was a good trade though. They ain't have to give up Brandon Ingram. Atlanta's stupid, bro.
Bro, Atlanta dumb as fuck.
Like Atlanta's full of stupid people. No disrespect to y'all AT aliens, but still. And hold on, because that leaves. I'm trying to see. KCP is also a free agent. That's somebody the Cavs need to go pick up.
100%.
Or the nigga go right back to LA. They need to do something about D'Angelo Russell. I'm not gonna fake.
Trade him. Trade that nigga. Get him up through. Man, you need to be watching the WNBA.
You said what?
You need to be watching the WNBA.
Niggas is saying that, oh man, Angel Reese is making it a not a foregone conclusion with the Rookie of the Year, man. I can't wait till this shit is over, man.
Oh, he got so much better, man. So much better. She a problem.
I don't think her and Caitlin can't guard each other head up because Angel is too big for her and Caitlin will put her on some skates. So they can't guard each other. It's just that Angel's on a better team. I'm gonna always think that Caitlin is a better player. That's just me. I think she is a better player, but she was a better player in college. But I think she just always had the better team.
I mean, Caitlin had the team
just like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Because realistically, Larry Bird is better than Magic Johnson.
Like shooting wise, yeah.
No. Well, he's a way better. He's not the passer that Magic is, but he's just as good playmaking. He's a better defender, better rebounder, better scorer, and a better shooter. Larry Bird is an all-around better player than Magic Johnson was. He just had the better team.
Now you got me looking at their stats. You bugging.
Man, fuck stats, bro. Look at they player type. Magic is just
Magic. I think Magic is better.
Nah, brother.
Larry's a better shooter, hands down.
He's a better scorer. He's a better scorer.
Well, I mean, that wasn't Magic's like thing. Magic was to facilitate. Larry was supposed to score.
Larry is just as good. Larry can pass good too. He's a hell of a passer as well.
Yeah, but he ain't better than Magic.
That nigga can pass just as good as Magic, bro.
This is good, not better. I mean,
He's a better scorer. He's a better finisher. He's a better shooter. He's a better defender. All of that. So the only thing Magic Johnson got over Larry Bird is playmaking. It's just like, nah, not that, because Tatum is a better defender than Luka, but Luka's a better rebounder. Luka's a better finisher. Luka's a better scorer. Tatum might be a better shooter and a shooter and a defender, but
I mean, yeah, nobody's gonna question Luka being better, but Magic and Larry, bro, like you're probably the only person that thinks
other than facilitating, what is Magic Johnson better than Larry at?
shit.
Other than passing the ball.
I mean,
It's not that much.
He can score. I mean, his defense was like off and on.
That he still wasn't a better defender than Bird.
I mean, you got to think. I mean, they beat each other in the finals, so it's like
team-wise, Magic had a better team.
But
that nigga had
Larry still beat Magic.
Yeah, of course, because Larry just prevailed. Yeah, but if you want to be honest, he started beating Magic literally. I want to say at times where Kareem was like damn near out the league. He was a shell of himself.
He beat Magic earlier than that. Like Kareem got Finals MVP on a championship that wasn't on Boston. Like Kareem was still doing Kareem shit. Like it was earlier than that. Like Kareem was still him at that time. He didn't even break the points record when Larry won.
Man, listen. This is a great conversation.
I ain't gonna I ain't trying to down. I do love Larry. I just like Magic more.
If it depends, because if you're talking about team construction, if you need if you have scores already, then yeah, I'm going with Magic Johnson as a facilitator. But if I got facilitators already, I need a nigga. Give me Larry Bird.
Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong. Put it like this: you can't go wrong with either pick. So it's like you're gonna be set no matter who.
A lot of shit that Magic Johnson can do, Larry Bird can do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Magic can't do a lot of shit that Magic can't do a lot of shit Larry can't do. I'm sorry. What's good, bro?
Yo, what up? What's going on?
What it do?
How we feeling tonight, fam?
Man, we talking about our shitty ass Cavs, man. Our terrible offseason, man.
That's just the way that Cleveland is. We know for being quiet, right?
Man, what you think the Cavs should do about Garland and Allen and shit, man?
So, I mean, me personally, I kind of like what they got going thus far. I personally don't think. I mean, don't get me wrong. After talking to AP a little bit about it, he got me kind of on the fence about Donovan Mitchell. I give him that. He got his points and his purpose of saying that Donovan Mitchell can go ahead and be a good player, but he got to be surrounded the right way. I personally, I'm like this, man. Like the Browns took a long time to go to rebuild. I think the Cavs and took maybe a little bit past their time on their rebuild stage. Bring in a couple of good guys that's up in age, attract some good guys. And if you can't get it going from there, go ahead and get David Blatt on up out of there. Get you a new cat some young blood up there that's gonna go ahead and try to change stuff up and actually make the Cavs good for the long term versus like trying to be short term. I think our current GM is a let's try to fix what we can now type deal. To where if you're gonna go ahead and build legacies and build that teamwork and build that long term like kind of ordeal, I feel you got to have that kind of vibe going into a foundation young. But I don't think that the Cavs have that type of support there, and I think that that's why nobody wants to stay in Cleveland.
You know who's all you know what's the word I'm looking for? You know who all is the denominator in this equation from before LeBron, during LeBron, post LeBron, LeBron coming back, even to this day. You know who's all in charge of these and why the Cavs have not had any type of consistency? Dan fucking Gilbert.
Hey, Gilbert.
We will not sniff any success in Cleveland basketball if Dan Gilbert is going to continue being the coach. I mean, continue being the owner. I'm gonna still stand on that. We would. It's just like James Dolan in New York. It's just James Dolan's going to spend money on niggas. They just got Mikal Bridges. They just paid OG Anunoby $200 million. Like, what is Dan Gilbert? Oh, Kobe Altman. I fuck with Kobe Altman. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Only thing that Kobe Altman did that I didn't like is trading Colin Sexton. We could have still kept Colin Sexton and traded Darius Garland. I understand. I understand Darius Garland. Darius Garland is a facilitator, but I'm gonna stand on that. We could have kept Colin Sexton.
What you say on that, AP?
Man, bro. Chilling, man.
You saying we should have kept Colin Sexton, bro? Or you thinking we should have rolled with Darius Garland?
Oh, man. I think we should have kept Saxton because from what I've seen from Saxton, and me and Rob talked about it, Saxton gave KD, James Harden, and Kyrie like 50.
And not an inefficient 50. He gave them an efficient 50.
Wait, they had a back-to-back against these niggas. The next game,
I was just about to say that.
Damn.
Smooth or some shit. So like you doing that on them, and Darius Garland ain't never did that. So like, yeah, no, Saxton, you need to stay for sure.
I'm with you on that. I mean, me personally, I think the way this league is built now, I think it's more or less like, and I always had this conversation with Adam. Well, hold on, let me get your take on this. You think the league got their own little narrative that they try to push through and make it harder for players to be successful if they don't want to?
Yes. My nigga. I'm glad you. I'm gonna repeat Mike Wilbon. My nigga. I'm glad you said this. Yes, they push you. They give these false narratives to the niggas who they want to prop up. I'm sorry, Joel Embiid is a great player. He's also a loser. They prop up these losers, and then it's like all right. Like I say about Shea, I think Shea can give niggas a championship at OKC. I think he's that type of nigga. I think Shea is going to be a contending nigga. As long as OKC keep J-Dub and Chet Holmgren, Shea's going to be their leader. A lot of these niggas are not leaders. I still feel that way about Jason Tatum. I don't think he's a true cut number one option on the championship team.
Thank you. I said the same thing.
I think he's he's a championship player. Don't get me wrong. You're going to need a nigga like Jason Tatum to win a ring. If he's your number one option, I don't think you can succeed. And that's why they was succeeding with Jaylen Brown getting finals MVP because Jaylen Brown was consistent the whole way through. Doncic, blocking shots, scoring. But yeah, they prop up a lot of losers. Like KD. They propped up KD to be this number one guy his whole career, bro. He's never been that. He's always had elite guards. Russell Westbrook played damn near on the same level as KD a lot of years. If KD was the top 2, Russ was like top 10, right in that mix.
Oh, every trip. I hated that. I mean, I'm glad you brought up Russ because Russ is one of my homies, and I think he's one of the most underrated point guards and one of the most hated on players out there that can go ahead and change a team in a heartbeat. Whether it's the attitude, whether it's him coming out there and facilitating, everywhere that Russell Westbrook had to play has had a different speed or a different style of play that he had to develop in order to quote unquote fit in when that man should have been a leader because he's definitely better. And in my eyes, I feel like he's better on the better than KD. Like I feel like he is because I feel like he could be a facilitator at any point in time. And if Russ needs to go ahead and give you 35 for your team, 40 for your team to go ahead and walk out with a champ, he gonna go ahead and pull that out. It's just that they surrounded him by bums to where KD walked in 2 championship teams and then went ahead and kind of coattail rode everything of what was already working in that situation. But we seen what happened when he walked into Brooklyn. Go ahead, you good. My fault. I'm getting that.
No, when 2017, when Russ had the worst spacing in the league with Andre Roberson, Steven Adams, and Cantor, bro, of course he's going to be a 7 seed. He's not that great of a shooter. You need to surround Russ with shooters. It's like when he was in Washington. Washington was a terrible team. Why, when they got there, Russell Westbrook averaged another triple-double, and they went not champions. They went to the playoffs. Yeah, they lost it to the Sixers, but nobody was thinking they was going to make it to the playoffs. Nobody thought that. Yeah, the only thing I have a problem with is Russ didn't adjust his game. He lost the mid-range shot. His athleticism is declining, and he didn't think he needed to change his game in LA with the Lakers.
Well,
that was the only thing.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you on that too. But see, that's what I meant by like Russ having to change up how he had to go ahead and play to fit into multiple different teams. If you look at players who are, I would say, elite point guards such as John Wall, Derrick Rose, such as Damian Lillard, all falling into that category with no championships, but elite point guards. When we go ahead and break them down, what is the difference between Russell Westbrook and them? Nothing. And if you look at the teams and the schemes that majority of them been in, they've been bouncing around, moving around. So they had a team that really had been built around them as an elite point guard. But what happens when you do build a team around an elite point guard? We run into teams like the Warriors. I'm not saying, but I'm saying you can go ahead and plug and play them same people into great teams just like that. I'm not saying that they're at the same level as Steph, but what I'm saying is if you support them the same way that you supported Steph like that, I feel you got great, 2, 3, 4th time. Derrick Rose don't have a knee injury and you keep him in that same Chicago lineup the way that they was coming out here cracking heads with Cleveland. What you thinking?
I mean, Derrick Rose, his MVP season, it was looking spooky for Bron. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of people talk about it. Like, if he didn't get injured, Bron wouldn't even have that ring. So.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that, oh, boy, if you go ahead and you throw some of them elite ones in there, because I'm not going to blame Damian Lillard for not having a championship thus far. Because I think Damian Lillard, honestly, if he was able to go ahead and take a little bit more control of his career, he would have a championship, maybe too. Chris Paul, who got full total career, control over his, he still ain't got one, and this nigga play for anybody who he get ready to, and he still ain't got a championship. He got more championships with State Farm on commercials with Jake than that nigga got any type of real accolades in the league, to be fair. And I ain't even trying to be that way about CP3. But I know if you would have went ahead and plugged in those other elite ones that I talked about earlier, Brody, what would have happened? Probably would have got some chips, right?
Yep. 100%.
You couldn't have, especially like Gilbert Arenas, Agent Zero. If you would have put him in the lineup with who the Warriors got right now, what you thinking that's looking like? How many championships you think Gil winning?
Oh, a prime Gil.
Yeah, Prime Gil. I'm talking about
Like, like,
Agent Zero.
we
Agent
talk about the
Zero.
nigga that gave Kobe some business.
Talking about the real one. Agent Zero.
Yeah, you plug him in that Warrior system, bro. He giving you a championship for sure.
Yeah. Because he can actually play defense. He's a bigger point guard. And on top of that, you're not missing nothing with offense with him between him and Steph, to be honest. Steph just got to earn his in a different way. Agent Zero, big, and he can take his when he wants to. He's great off dribble. He'll post him up. I mean, you looking at Magic Johnson with the Lakers running with that type of Warriors team with a Gilbert Arenas in there. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Steph. I think Steph gonna go down as the most prolific shooter that we've ever seen and witnessed a day in our life. But there's other people that can shoot as well. You know what I mean? You know what that conversation would roll into what, Adam, huh?
What you mean?
About all around players versus just one skill players.
Oh yeah. We was actually just talking about that shit.
How was y'all getting into about it?
We was talking about actually Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What was that combo? Like who was better or what y'all talking about? Y'all just comparing?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Cause you know me, I like Magic.
Yeah.
He likes Bird. So we was just like trying to see who was better.
So what y'all come
Comparing
up with?
careers.
Who y'all rest y'all case on at the end of the day?
I'm still saying Magic.
You still thinking? So what was your reasoning behind with Magic?
The facilitating, the fact that he can actually play all 5 positions when he's ready to play them. He can score. He could give you that 40 when you need him to give you that 40 with 17 assists to go with it. So I mean, he could do it all. Bird, I give Bird props. Like Bird is a better scorer, better defender, but passing, Magic got that. He clears that. Facilitating, Magic clears that.
I mean, as a point guard, I'd expect Magic to clear those 110. You know what I mean? So I got to stand there. But I wonder if that is rolling into the position versus like because everybody don't talk about Larry Bird being one of the GOATs. You know what I mean? We always go ahead and talk about GOAT. We don't talk about that Larry could be considered one of the GOATs as well, just based off of championship runs, based off of pure shooting ability. Here, actually, and one of the other things that people talk about Larry Bird is that like niggas were scared of Larry. Like he's the only white boy that had people scared in the league. So like that's got to speak to you different when you go and you talk about something like that. So
nobody was scared of Magic.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not discrediting Larry. I think Larry is one of the GOATs personally. I just, I like Magic more. That's all.
So is it based off of the fact that you think that you will be able to utilize Magic more situations than Larry? Or are you thinking that when you saying in the long haul, if it came down to it, you had to pick one versus the other to take your final shot or lead your team to a championship, you're going to pick Magic over Larry?
Yeah, because I think with Magic, it's not about him taking the final shot. It's about him getting it to the person that's ready to take that final shot.
Larry, he gonna put it down though.
We all know Larry's gonna take the final shot, but like Magic's gonna, if he don't got it, he's gonna get it to somebody who has it, like that Kareem or like that Norman or like that Worthy.
But I mean, if I'm building a championship team, don't I want to put it around the person who wants that shot, who want to take that shot, who want to make sure he make that shot?
That's true, but you gotta look at it as a lot of great winners don't take the final shot. Jordan didn't take the final shot. Kobe didn't take the final shot.
I mean, Jordan was a bad example in the first time. That nigga was he one of the most selfish players when it comes to keeping the ball.
That's my point. Even exactly that even proves my point exactly. The fact that he's even a selfish player and he's willing to pass it up to get a ring, like so that's even more of a reason why I would pick Magic. Larry's gonna take it.
Larry Bird averaged 6.3 assists for his career. So you saying Magic his assists? Larry Bird had. He's a playmaker. He can be a playmaker too.
I never said he couldn't, but like Magic was averaging like 9 through 12 his career. You know what I mean? Like it's different. It's just different. That's all. I'm not saying, he can't play make. It's just different. It's like Luka and Tatum. Like Tatum can drop 6 assists, but that don't make him a better playmaker than Luka, who gives you 12 of them bitches.
Man, Tatum's not no passer, bro.
But we could go to his stats. He gives you about 5 to 6 assists a night. So that's contradicting to say that Tatum's not a passer and Larry.
I think Tatum. Go ahead, go my phone.
It's just contradicting that Larry is a passer, but Tatum isn't. But they average around the same assists. They're actually like the same player, for being honest.
No, he's not.
A little less
Not
playmaking. Scoring wise, yeah. You're being biased right now. Larry and Tatum are like the same player scoring wise. Maybe even a little bit defensively too.
No, Jason is probably better defensively.
I improved my point even more. So who you think better?
The dude with multiple MVPs and Finals MVPs.
So you gonna take Larry? Okay. Calvin, what you gotta say about this, man? You quiet.
See, like for me, man, when it come down to the older people, man, when it come down to them type players, like it's cool for me. I feel like they all had their time, their place, and what they had going on. Me personally, I think back then championships and the all-star teams and stuff like that mattered. And you being on all defensive teams and all these little individual accolades that meant you played as a team sport very well, like they all mattered back then and there. But I think nowadays that kind of stuff don't matter as much. I feel like what you did to innovate the game in the long haul is what stands the most in my eyes. So that's from what I see. So for me, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like Magic is gonna be the better one in this situation. And the only reason why is because he's the only one. He resembled what LeBron James was gonna be before we seen LeBron James. Like the fact that Magic literally could step out and post up with a power forward. You're not seeing Larry Bird run up and fucking guard who was it, Kenny the Jet Smith. You're not seeing him run up and guard him. He not about to. Kenny the Jet's too fast. You know what I mean? To where I could ask Magic Johnson, hey bro, I need you to guard him. I need you to guard Larry. I need you to get down to Hakeem, whoever. And he needed to get with, you know what I mean? He was able to do it. So that's like, I gotta stand behind it because that's the same reason why I feel like LeBron is the GOAT over Jordan. Like all the accolades and championships when the league first came in, it did matter. But now that we doing playground, backyard, I want you on my team, and I'm Steph Curry, and I want you on my team because I'm Giannis. You can't tell me those types of all-star, league, what is it, all-star appearances and stuff like that. That stuff don't matter no more to me. So to me, I just look at who did we say made a bigger change out there on the court when they stepped out there. And to be fair, you hear a lot more people being more afraid of Magic being out there. They were scared Larry Bird was going to shoot him out the gym if he got hot. But if he didn't get hot that night, you didn't hear too much. Where if Magic got hot, he can facilitate, like Adam's saying. He can go ahead and give you the buckets. If he's going to give you 30, and he's more likely to stand up and give you a hot double-double on an easy night versus I'm expecting. If Larry get hot, he not passing it. Larry want it. He want to keep going. He not worried about nobody else except Larry getting that double cheeseburger from McDonald's versus
right
Mike, bro. That's what it is, though. But I honestly, that's what I'm gonna roll with. I'm gonna roll with Magic because, like I said, I gotta stand the same way because I think LeBron personally is the best of the GOAT. That's off of the standpoint that like you can literally have him play and guard anybody who you want to, and he gonna go ahead and gonna give him buckets or he gonna lock him up.
Klay Thompson is leaving the Golden State Warriors.
Said who?
Man, I just saw a notification from this YouTuber.
They say he doesn't plan to resign.
Yes, he not gonna resign.
Hell no.
He not gonna be Scottie Pippen.
Nah. He about to go get paid real quick.
Him and Bronny gonna team up.
Hey, if Bron did say he was going to take a pay cut, bro.
Tell Bron to take the league minimum and stop playing with us. You know,
Bron taking $20 million off the top.
he should.
So that mean give it to Klay Thompson?
No, don't give all that to Klay Thompson. You give Klay like a smooth like 15. Nah, give him like
Smooth 5 to 10.
5 to 10 for a year or two. If Klay want to win the game, bro, he got to take a cut to come to the Lakers. I'm sorry. If Klay want to win, if Klay just want to play basketball, hey, go to Orlando.
If he's not taking that from the Warriors, what makes you think he's taking that from the Lakers?
Klay just don't want to play with the Warriors no more.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I don't think there's no way somebody who's won 4 chips with somebody just want to leave.
Him and the GM aren't on good terms. Like they're beefing or something. It's personal. It's like it has nothing to do with being on winning 4 chips. It's personal. Like he deleted all the pictures off his shit and everything.
He might be included next year.
He wasn't trying to get $60 million. So he definitely not about to get 30 from the Lakers.
Oof. That's a hard pill to swallow there.
I mean, so like who gonna pay Klay, bro? Let's talk about it. Who paying this man?
And his
because
knee.
he in the same situation as Paul George right now. So who really gonna? And Klay, we already said Klay low key the better player. So like who gonna pay him? Somebody gotta pay him.
Orlando.
They gonna pay him $60 million.
The way Orlando don't get players, they might pay him $60 million a year.
I ain't going fake. I'm surprised they don't got a Golden State S type of team down there.
They've been rebuilding since LeBron was in the East, bro.
Man, they've been rebuilding
since he was born.
They've been rebuilding. No, for real. I'm gonna tell you when they started rebuilding.
When Shaq left?
No, when Kobe beat them in 08. Or 09. 09. I'm sorry, 09.
That's because Dwight didn't want to be there no more.
That's when they started rebuilding. Rob said it all right there.
I tell you.
And then they traded bitch ass. Like, where'd they even trade him to? I think the Lakers after that. Like, bruh.
He went everywhere, bro. That man went everywhere. And now he out in Thailand catching the heebie-jeebies, bro. What's wrong with this guy? Might get him off of Instagram.
The Dwight Howard.
Man, he's just old, man. He's just old.
And niggas wanted him back on the Lakers. I was like, why? He did his purpose, bro. He got his ring. He retired. He's cool. Like, he's good.
He did. He would have been better than anybody else who was there.
I don't know, man. I would have rocked without a backup center. Fuck it.
Carmelo Anthony was the backup center in 2022.
That's cool. That's cool.
behind
Anybody?
fragile ACL, Anthony Davis. He called that nigga ADL, bro. Like, I promise you, bro. He been hurt since he left the Pelicans, bro.
we
Like, consistently.
we got that magic spurt in 2020, and we actually got a good year from him this year. This was a great year for AD. He played like 70 games. I was proud of him. Oh, I was so proud. Rob, I
But
was proud of AD. You know what? I retract my Joel Embiid statement off AD. I said, AD, I love you, man. You played 70 something games, man. And it wasn't even your fault. It wasn't even your fault why we lost. Like, you did good. You did good this year. I retract, bro. Joel Embiid's a scrub. I retract. I retract, bro. I'm sorry. Anthony Davis, nigga is him, bro.
see,
I had a man argue me down that's in this very chat right now.
You said what?
I had you was arguing me down saying, "Oh, AD can't play more than 40 games."
He couldn't. But then he played 70, and then now I'm like, oh yeah.
Nigga, neither can Joel Embiid.
Yeah, but somehow that nigga got MVP.
Give me 3 seconds. Hold on.
I ain't said something crazy, huh? He did get MVP, man. That's a fact.
who did?
Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on paper.
He played
He got what?
66 games when he won MVP.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
But you know, like you said, he was hyped up across the league so heavy that year, bro. Like, they wanted him to come out and win that shit so bad, bro.
I ain't gonna fake. I'm tired of the Shaq comparisons though.
To who, Joel?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not the same. They're nowhere near the same.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of that.
I'm tired of other people actually trying to compare Shaq to other centers. That man was built different, bro. Leave that man alone. He's in his own category. Like, for real, though. Like, on average, when you go ahead and know that you're going to tear a rim down per season, like, bro, just... When KG talked about, like, yeah, man, we just let Shaq play. KG? He talked about leaving that man alone. Stop. Don't compare that man to nobody else. Leave that man alone. He got his own brackets, bro.
Here's the top 5 player MVP candidates in 2023. Joel Embiid played 69 games 66 games a year. Tatum played about 75. Luka played 70. Giannis played 74. Nikola played 69. Everybody played more games than Joel Embiid that year.
So, was the justification? What do you see on there that made Joel be better than the other two candidates?
Shit, I don't know. I really didn't like the that MVP pick for real. I said Luka should have got it. I say that every year though.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Bro,
what I remember. Remember how he talking to you about these narratives?
My stuff on there.
Yeah, Luka should have got it. Joel Embiid's year. I'm not gonna fake. He low-key should have got it in 23 as well.
Luka lightweight dog, man.
And he definitely should have got it this year. 100% should have got it this year. Like, it shouldn't have been a question.
I ain't followed too much this year though on it though. What was his lean stat line? What did he average?
He averaged like I'm about to go look it up right now.
I'm pulling it up. Maybe more than yeah. This man averaged 34 points. For his career, he's averaging 28, 29. That's not a bad career average.
Man, what?
I didn't
I'm looking.
realize. I didn't realize he was a 6'7", 230 point guard, bro.
Bruh. And you see why niggas is like, this nigga Luka having a better start off than Bron. Like, it's
He
like,
has
bro.
no choice. He's averaging this season. He dropped 34, 10, and 10, bro. Stop playing with me.
Bro.
Wait,
Bro.
who was the MVP this year?
Nikola Jokic.
They made Jokic the
Back-to-back
MVP.
MVP. Yeah.
Damn. I ain't know
Bro.
that they made. Hold on. Let's see Jokic real quick, because I can't hate on Jokic, because if he averages the same stats, it's like tomato, my guy.
Bro, Luka came out the gate and has not averaged under 25.
That's cool though, but I just look at that like I'm one of them people. Like if you are already a champion, somebody got to go ahead and dethrone that champion. Now Nikola Jokic, let's look at his stats real quick. AP, he averaged 26, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists as a center.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
That's too much like it's too much like the same stats for you to tell me that Luka was that much better than him.
Wait, what? Luka averaged like damn near 10 more points more than him.
What do you mean?
I just said it.
But that's fine.
That's even not the same stats.
It is the same. He averaged 12 rebounds. He averaged
the rebounds.
The assist is 9.
But the points.
Even if you go ahead and attest, he's a point guard. He's supposed to. Luka's a scoring point guard,
and
so he's going to hold on. He's going to go ahead and score an extra 6 points. Luka got 3 more rebounds. You talk about tomato. You splitting hairs here, my guy. You know what I mean? You're talking about a center, though. AP, a center.
Bro, he's
not bringing the ball up. Luka bringing the ball up.
He's still in the. Not only is he a top 5 player, regardless of his position, he's also in the top 5 of MVPs, regardless of his position. So to say which one is better, bro, is clear. Luka's better than Nikola Jokic.
I'm about to go to my pop's house. I'm about to finish on my phone. I'm gonna text y'all 30 minutes, the new code.
All right,
bet.
For sure.
All right, y'all.